Hi guys, welcome to Flying Grip Academy. Today we are going to discuss about EFS. So here we are having a EFS. EFS stands for Elastic File Systems. Let us click on the EFS, or in the search bar you can able to type EFS. So whenever you are going to type in the search bar EFS, you will find EFS here and click on the EFS. So now here you are having an option called create a file system, and you need to click here create a file system. So now here while it is going to create, it is going to have two things. So first one is name. So name is an optional whether you want to create a name, otherwise no need. So next one is VPC, which is going to take a default VPC, and now here you are having a two options, customize and create. So we are going to go for customize. So we select a customize, click on customize. So here I am not going to give any name. If you want to give any name, you can able to give. So now you can able to type EFS, otherwise you can able to type my EFS. So now here you are having a storage classes. Here you are having a different storage classes which you are having. So now among the storage classes, so the first one is standard, so which is going to store data redundancy across the multiple AGs. So AZ stands for availability zones. So next one is one zone. It is going to store the data redundantly in a single AG. So we are going to select the standard one. The next thing here, it is going to enable the automatic backups. The automatic backup is for 30 days and first access. So that if you are going to select another option, you can able to select from here. So now you can able to increase the size, then 90 days. So then it is going to backup. So if you are going to decrease, then it is going to be charged. Every day also you can able to backup if it will be charged. So now here you are having a enable encryption at the standard. Here you need to enable the encryption. So during the creation of the EFS, so otherwise you cannot able to encrypt the data. The next one we are having performance settings. So here we are having a bursting. So burstable means it can able to scale up or scale down based upon the storage capacity which you are going to increase. So that is what here it is going to show. It scales with a huge amount of storage workloads. So next one is enhanced. It is based upon the flexibility and higher throughput based upon your workload. So next one, here the tags are optional. Here click on the additional settings, and here tags are optional. If you want to create, you can create. So now you can able to click next. So once if you are going to click next, here it is going to ask the network. So network is going to show the default VPC which is created. So now here you are having a security groups. The security groups are going to take default security group. So what I am going to do is I am going to click on AWS services. So now I am going to EC2. So if you scroll down here, you are having an option called so create a security group. So if you want to go to the security group, you can able to click security group. So basically in that tab, it is going to show the default security group. So now what I am going to do is I am going to create a security group. I am going to create a security group for EFS. I am going to create a security group for EFS. Next, here you are having a basic details. Here you can able to create a basic details of the security group name. So now here I am going to type security group name is EFS. So now if you want to allow the description SSH, and you can able to select the VPC information. So next here inbound rule, it is not having any inbound rule. I am going to click on add inbound rule. So now inbound rules are denied by default. Now you can able to click on add rule. So now here the type we are going to use is NFS. I am going to select the NFS, and here it is going to show the port number and 2049 which is default port. So now here the description is optional. If you want to give any description over here, you can give the description. You have added the rule, and now click add rule. So now you have added the role, and now here you can able to click. So custom, it instead of custom you are going to click anywhere IPv4 or my IP. So if you are going to click the my IP, it is going to show the IP address of your system. If you want to find what is your IP address of your system, so click what's my IP. So now if you are going to type what is your IPv4 address, and you can able to find, so what is your IPv4 address. It is checking. So now it is going to show IP address 49.37.135.158. Now if you are going to here, so now 47.37.135.158, the same IP address which it has shown. So now it is going to add this particular rule. So here it is going to allow the SSH access. So here if you are going to click the description, so it can be able to add some description about that. Hello. So now here we have created a security group. So now here you can able to edit. So EFS security group. Now it is having an ID and it is EF. Now what I am going to do is I am going to this particular tab and go to the back and create a file system. The same thing which we are going to click customize. So we have seen all the things. Click on next. We are having a EFS. So select the EFS wherever you are having. So next here also we go to the region. So here we are having different region, AP South 1A, AP South 1B, AP South 1C and so on. So now here you need to specify which particular security group you would like to select. So now I am going to select the EFS for all the security groups, and now select EFS. So next select the second one and click on EFS, select this one and select EFS. So now the security group is being added, and if you want you can able to use this particular security group, and you can able to remove the default security group. So now here you can able to click on EFS. So here I am going to click next. So now here you are having a different policy options. So now if you are going to click on each and every particular policy option, it is going to generate a JSON policy. So now what I am going to do is I am going to click first one. It has generated the JSON policy, and clicking the next one, it has changed the JSON, and third one it has changed the JSON script, and again fourth one. So JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, where it is going to reflect. So now what I am going to do is I am going to untick all these ones. So now click on next. So now finally click on create. So here we are having an option create. Click on create. So now you have created the file system. Next, what you are going to do is I am going to EC2 management console, EC2 dashboard. I am going to create an instance. So here the instances running are 0. So now I am going to launch an instance. Now what I am going to do is I am going to create an instance. So I am going to launch an instance. So here I am going to type Red Hat 1. Next here I am going to select browse AMI. So we have selected the Amazon Linux. Here it is going to ask the key pair login. Proceed without a key pair. Here you are having a network settings. Edit the network settings. So now here you are having a VPC which is default. So now here you are having a subnet, and the information is AP South 1A. So now we are going to use the particular subnet which is AP South 1A, that is fine. And now here auto assign public IP which we are going to enable. So next here we are going to use an existing security group, and now here we are going to select the EFS security group. So now here we are having a different subnets 1A, 1B, 1C, and now we have selected a 1A for one instances, and 1B for another instances. So now we have selected this one, and now here if you are going to advanced details, so now next click on the file system, show details. So now here you are having a EFS and FS6. So now here click add shared file system. So here if you are going to click add shared file system means, so it is going to add the share. So what we are going to do, we are going to share the data from EC2 to EFS. So for that we are using a add file shared system. So click on file shared system. So now it is going to show FS 024070 and so on. So now if you click the EFS, so what is this one? FS 0240663. The same thing it is going to show. So now it is going to show the mount point. So now the particular mount point it is going to show. So here we are going to mount all the files. So now I am going to click launch and install. In a meanwhile, we will be launching one more instances which we are going to. So now I am going to the instances. So next what I am going to do, in a similar manner I am going to launch an second EC2 instances which is in different region. So here I am going to type a name Red Hat 2. So next here you need to browse for AMI. So the same thing Amazon Linux 2 which I am going to select. So here we have selected Amazon. So Amazon is the particular free tier eligible machine which we have selected. So instance type is T2 micro and key pair login. Select no key pair which is not recommended. So next edit the network settings. Now here you can able to see which is default VPC, subnet which we are using. So previously we have used 1A. So now I am going to use a 1B which is in another region. Auto assign public IP enable. Select the existing security group. Which particular group we are selecting? EFS. EFS is the security group which we have selected. Click on advanced network configuration. So this thing is not necessary. So now here we need is file systems. So click on the file systems. So now here you are having a EFS and FS. So now among that what we need to click? So here we need to click add a file system. Click on add shared file system. So now it has been added. So now you can able to notice FS 02407015 and last ending with 663. So now the same thing here also we are having. So now launch the instance. In a meanwhile, what we are going to do is I am going to click the instances. So which we have launched already. So now I am going to the instances. So now all the instances are running. Go to the Red Hat one. Connect. So as a EC2 user, you are going to connect. So now it is establishing the connection and you are now connected. So in a similar manner, I am going to select the EC2 instances. Here what I am going to do is, here I am going to mount something in a EFS. So now you need to mount. For that I am going to type ls-mount, ls space /mount /EFS /FS1. So now, so this is what command we have typed, ls-mount EFS FS1. So now we have mounted successfully. Whatever the content which we are going to save here, that will be reflected to the another instance shared point. So now I am going to type 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So now I have created 8 number of directories I am going to list. So 8 number of directories are listed. So now in a similar manner I am going to open another instance, so which is running, which we have created Amazon. So click on that. So now it is using 113 IP address. So this one is 172. So this is a 13.232.70.219. Click on connect. So now it is establishing the connection in order to connect. So now I am going to type the same thing, ls space mount. Then I am going to type the EFS. So in EFS, the particular file system is FS1. Okay. So mkdir 10. So now I have created a directory mkdir 10. So now I am going to type ls here. So now 10 is shown here. So next here, if you are going to see, I am going to create a touch file, touch abc. So now here also I am going to type ls command. Here it has shown abc is a file which we have created. So now here I am going to type cat abc. So now I am going to type hello and control D. So now it has saved. So next I am going to type here cat space abc. Now it has shown the hello. In this manner you can able to connect the EC2 instance, and you can able to update all the things by using the EFS. EFS is a elastic file system which you can able to share the data across different regions like AP South 1A, AP South 1B and AP South 1C. So whatever the region you are, EFS allows you to share the data so that you can able to share the data, and you can able to work with the multiple users which are working in multiple servers. So it is used for communicating the data whenever you are using the projects. In the projects there is a need for sharing the data, so you can able to take the backup and you can able to use that particular EFS in order to store the data. So this is all about EFS. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.